The time of talet. So yesterday we spoke about that the correct time, a person should not make the beracha prior to the time of Mashiach, which is the time again. We said yesterday there's different opinions. We said Maran's opinion is it's approximately about an hour of Sha'az Mani prior to Netzach Hama, which Sha'az Mani would be approximately about, in the summer would be a little bit over 60 minutes, in the winter it's under 60 minutes. Prior to Netzach Hama, that's the time that your person is allowed to start making a beracha. There are other opinions, more stricter opinions, that you have to wait a longer time in order to be able to make the beracha. But what happens if, let's say, a person already made the beracha prior to Alot HaShachar? The guy was staying up all night on Shavuot, or was Shana Rabbah, and he didn't realize he's not used to staying, up late at night, and he's not used to praying early in the morning. Usually he prays in the 8 o'clock minyan. He doesn't know anything about the talet. So as soon as it came time for Shahrit, he took his talet and he made the beracha, he put it on, and somebody realizes, hey, what are you doing? It's too early. It's before the time. The halacha says, Eno chozer uvarech. The person does not make a beracha again. And the reason for that is because there are those opinions that hold that a person can make a beracha on beged yom afilu balayla. So therefore, again, we don't hold like that. Avan safek, given that you already made the beracha, safek berachot lehakil, since according to some opinions, you might be yotzeh the beracha that you already made. Therefore, in such a case, already a person is yotzeh, and he would not make a second beracha on his talet once the time comes. In regards to putting on tzitzit, some people make a mistake thinking that the mitzvah is to own a pair of tzitzit. The mitzvah is not owning, having a pair of tzitzit, but rather the mitzvah is to wear a pair of tzitzit. Therefore, the beracha is made when you put on the tzitzit, not when you buy the tzitzit, and not when you make the tzitzit. There's no beracha when you make a tzitzit. The beracha is only made when you put on the tzitzit, because that's the mitzvah. As long as a person does not put on tzitzit, he can own 10 pairs of tzitzit that are sitting in his drawer. He's not mekayem any mitzvah. The mitzvah is not to buy it. The mitzvah is to actually wear it. And therefore, since the mitzvah is to wear the tzitzit, what happens if a person is not wearing the tzitzit for the sake of wearing? For example, I'm a store owner and I'm showing it out to customers. Or a customer walks into the store and he's trying on the tzitzit to see if it's the right size, if it's good, too big, too small. He wants to be able to see. The halacha says you do not need to put on tzitzit on such a beged. So even if you have a four-cornered beged and it doesn't have any tzitzit, you're allowed to put it on in the store to try it on, to be able to see if it's the correct size, and there's no problem for a person putting it on. As again, the mitzvah is only when you're wearing it for the sake of wearing. One last halacha in regards to putting on a pair of tzitzit. What if a person is putting on the pair of tzitzit in order to avoid taxes? He doesn't want to pay taxes, so therefore he puts on, he's wearing the tzitzit, so this way, when he comes to the tax collectors, when he comes to the border, when they're going to check him, he says, listen, I'm wearing this. This is not it's not for sale. I'm wearing it. So in such a case, he was able to avoid taxes. He says, halacha says, the matzmachloket ben aposkim, like in this case, where if this is considered wearing or it's not considered wearing. So in such a case, a person would not make a beracha on such a talet, and also he would have a question in halacha, like if he needs to put on tzitzit on such a beged.